నాకు సిగ్నల్ రావట్లేదు, కంప్లైంట్ చేశారు. దాని లెంత్ లో ఉండాలి ఫోన్ అనేది, కింద పైన రాదు.
హరి ఓం. గురుర్బ్రహ్మా గురుర్విష్ణు గురుర్దేవో మహేశ్వర గురు సాక్షాత్ పరబ్రహ్మ తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. నమస్కారం సమస్త. జ్ఞానానందమయం దేవం నిర్మల స్ఫటికాకృతిం ఆధారం సర్వ విద్యానాం హయగ్రీవముపాస్మహే. హయగ్రీవ హయగ్రీవ హయగ్రీవేతి యో వదేత్ తస్య నిస్సరదేవాణి నిన్నుకన్యా ప్రవాహవతు. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి Shanti. My salutations at the lotus feet of Dr. Haniman, Master E.K. Garu, and other Homeo masters, and my pranams to all the participants of this class, junior 12th class. Today date is 13th September 2024. So juniors 11 classes are over. We have already covered 2 important drugs, Naxvamika and Pulsatilla. And out of the philosophy, we have told about the sickness and also the cure. These are the 2 important chapters. For seniors, we covered the aphorism number 9, which is simple substance. I asked juniors also to join that aphorism because it is one of the very important part of philosophy. Now, we will go for another remedy by name Lecasis. Please note down Lachessis is the Lecasis. And I requested the members to be present before 7:25 so that you will not miss any points. By 7:30 we will start exactly. Yes, Lecasis. This medicine is from animal kingdom. This medicine is from animal kingdom. It is the poison of Surukuku. 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 Snake of South America. Surukuku. Snake of South America. She is a very venomous snake. And a very good remedy in homeopathy. It's a deep, long-acting polycrest remedy. Deep, long-acting polycrest remedy. It shows its impact. It shows its impact on almost every organ. More of mind, symptoms are found in this remedy. The chief mind symptom is loquacity. 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 That is very talkative. Loquacity means very talkative. Legacy's patient will be talking, unconnectedly many times. Loquacity, very talkative, unconnectedly. With the rapid change of subjects. With the rapid change of subjects. Very important point is, you can identify the patient and seeing the patient very easily, because while giving the case sheet details, he will shift from subject to subject. He will not stay in one subject. An example I'll tell you. You can understand it well. Suppose he comes for a complaint like headache. This is also mostly, that you know down, this is mostly a female remedy. Mostly female remedy. That doesn't mean that it should not be given to men. Men also is required this medicine. Okay. Suppose you ask the patient, he comes with, gent only will take, he comes with a headache. Generally, when the patient comes, we will ask for the details of the symptoms. Headache. Then we will ask when, from when, for how long. Then he will say, when I was in such and such a place, Delhi. Example. You know, Delhi is a very polluted city. Out of all the cities in India, Delhi is the most polluted. So from Delhi he starts, but he will go jump to the pollution. Then he will scold the government. Sir. Government is not taking any care of pollution. Then again you have to bring him back to the subject. Sir, okay, you are telling about your headache and Delhi. Ah, yes, Delhi. You know, when I was staying in Delhi, my neighbor was there. He was giving lot of nuisance, nonsense. Then he will tell more about the neighbor. Headache cause we wanted, but he will be talking all unnecessary things. Slowly you have to note down only the important points. But by that time you will come to know that he is legacies. This is the most unconnected subjects he will try to connect and give to us. Okay. This is one point to note down. Loquacity. Okay. Next, very important point. VIP, note down. Suspicion. SUSPICION. Suspects everything. Suspects everything. Never believes others. This is one very important point of legacies. The wife will not believe the husband. Husband will not believe the wife. There are families which are suffering like anything because of this symptom. There are other drugs also are there. Vaisyamas is there, stramonium is there. But legacies is one of the chief remedies of suspicion. He will put the lock, then he will test whether it is properly locked or not. He will pull it in such a way that the lock will come down. He will go out and again come back, see whether it is properly locked or not. Because he suspects that he might not have locked it properly. This is one of the chief symptoms of legacies. The wife suspects the husband. He may be having extramarital relationship. Or a husband having doubt on wife character. So he will put the wife in the office before going to office. He will lock it from outside so that the wife will not go out to meet somebody. The poor lady is a very gentle woman, but even then he suspects. So give legacies, I'll tell you, so many problems of houses. The unrest in the houses can be cured. This I treated hundreds, thousands of legacies cases. Wonderful result we will have. Next, revengeful. This is one of the important character of legacies. There was a proverb that the snake will have revenge this and that. We don't know whether it is scientifically, it is not proved, but they say that once a snake has something at you, it will come. But the quality of the legacies is that he will not leave the patient. That suspicion continues and he will be waiting for the right opportunity to take revenge. She or he. Somebody insults them, suppose. They will remember that. And they will try to wait for the opportunity. Maybe it is after 10 years or 20 years. But revengeful nature is there. For revengeful and remembers for number of years. Waiting for the opportunity. Remembers it for number of years, waiting for the opportunity. Worrying about their own health. Worrying about their own health. Next point. Predominantly a left-sided remedy. Predominantly left-sided remedy. This is one important point. Legacies problems always you can find on the left side. Predominantly left-sided remedy. Complaints start on the left side and then they shift to right. Chandrasekhar, switch off your video. Please let me not remind you, it is being recorded. Class is being recorded, don't disturb me. Keep your video and audio in mute only. Predominantly a left-sided remedy, but symptoms travel from left to right. Next, all symptoms are worse. All symptoms are worse. WRSC, worse. During sleep or at nights. During and after sleep at nights. Daytime they will be cheerful, doing the work, whatever. Night is a problem for them. All the problems they will have during nights. They go into sleep with the pains. They will shout, scream, pain, pain, pain. Or worse at night, during or after sleep. That also either. Another important symptom, VIP, is jealousy. They can't bear others to flourish. They are jealous. Naxmamika is also having the symptom. Lecasis is also having symptom. The other day there was a question from one of the students said 50% of this symptom in one drug, another in one drug, what to do? There is a third drug which has both the symptoms. We have to study the materia medica very deeply. I am only giving you the path or navigation. I am only teaching you how to study. I cannot teach each and every detail of all the drugs because the drugs will run into pages, 20 pages, 30 pages. If you take sulfur, it is more than 160 pages sulfur symptoms. Here we are only giving you the outline idea. You are expected to read the Materia Medica. Materia Medica, basically by James Tyler Kent. I will tell you the names of the books later. Because studying the Materia Medica and working in a dispensary under a senior doctor is very, very important. You will come to know the experience. Through experience, you can learn. You are lucky if you have a senior doctor with you or you are with a senior doctor. Anyway, jealous. Next important symptom, selfishness. Selfishness is another symptom which we find in many drugs. Leprosy is one of the drugs. Sulfur is also selfish. If I compare like that, you will be confused. So I don't want to compare. When you read both the drugs, then you will understand. Selfishness. Next point. Cannot bear others' happiness. In Telugu, we call it as kulmoham. When others are happy, this fellow will suffer. Cannot bear others' happiness. So nobody should be happy in the house. Relatives or somebody, suppose brothers are flourishing. Brother has a good job, suppose. He will be crying. My brother has a good job. He is earning a lot. I am not able to like that. He will cry. Next. Most cunning fellow. Next. Sensitive to sensitiveness to touch. Sensitiveness to touch, particularly back of the neck, throat, and cannot wear tight clothing. When we use paisama or pant or something, we will not put tight belt or something. And touch in the neck, we cannot do. This drug is proved by Dr. Herring. When he proved the drug, he could not wear the collar shirt. Shirt with a collar, he could not wear. Such a guru. He could not wear the collar shirt. There are some people who cannot wear the shirt with collar because there he will have a lot of discomfort. And ladies generally will not have a, we call it as jada. Hair, they will put it on the back. That they cannot. That is always you will find ladies having ponytail directly on the top of the head, sikha from there to the back. Touch of the collar is difficult for them. You note down like this? No, no. cannot wear tight band around the waist. Around the waist, they cannot wear tight band. Then another VIP point. Not well since change of life. Change of life like marriage or job or something. Not well from that date. Before marriage, I was very happy, sir. Once I am married to this fellow, I am sick. He is maybe gentleman, he may be very nice man. But her complaint starts from the date of marriage. Marriage itself, on the day of marriage, they are not well. This is a clear indication of legacies. They will tell that clearly. Not well since getting the job. From that day, I am not happy. Some change in life that will bring problems to them. Wants to be fanned. They want cool air. They cannot stay in a suffocating room. Wants to be fanned, but from a distance. Correct? Frequent throat movements. Throat is the center of the problem for them. Mind is the center of the problem for them. They are mostly Taurus people. Taurus means born between April 20th to May 20th. They are mostly Taurus, Legacies people. Next. In ladies, most of the complaints are better on starting of menstrual flow. I will answer all your doubts at the end. Keep it at the end. Relieved by menstrual flow, start of the menses. So, menses is another very, very difficult point for them. Okay. Next. The best medicine for compliance during menopause. The best medicine for compliance during menopause. This is a menopausal remedy, we call it as. Because during menopause, there will be so many hormonal changes. Already the patient is irritable, already having some problem, always some problem or other. Legacies patient can never be happy. Something or other complaint. Another drug is there, chamomilla. That also we call that drug as queen drug. Always queen. Telugu queen means some complaint. If there is no complaint, they cannot be happy. They will be searching for the complaints. Legacies is also like that. Somehow they are not happy. Next. burning all over the body. Hot flushes, hot flushes, and hot, hot perspiration. The perspiration will be hot. There is another drug by name Veratramalba, where the perspiration will be cooled, cold. Which system of medicine can distinguish like that? Except homeopathy. That is why homeopathy is great. Let us beat our own trumpet, nothing wrong. We need not criticize others, but we can tell good about ourselves. A clear differentiation. The lecasis sweat will be hard, Veratramalba sweat will be cold. How it will come from the body, that hot sweat and cold sweat? Because of the constitution of the medicine person. Okay. Next point. Great physical and mental exhaustion. Great physical and mental exhaustion. They will be doing very less work. A small work you give, for them it is a very difficult job. Suppose a lady is a lecasis lady, for her cooking food for the family is the biggest job. The healthy person lady will be cooking the food just joyfully. It's a joy, it's a game for them. Whereas for lecasis, preparing one item or two items, totally exhausted. They will not take bath. They will not do the work properly. Too much exhaustion, too much tiredness. That is there with lecasis. Even mental work or physical work. Suppose she likes some work, that will be joyful. She likes some person, suppose. They will have likes and dislikes. Dvandva. The persons whom they like, they will do anything and everything. The persons whom they dislike, gone. Whatever they say is a vulgar language for them. They don't like it. Because basically they don't like the person. And any act or any word from that person will disturb them. That is it. Next. Tongue is black. Need not be present in all cases. If you find, tongue will be black. Trembles like a snake. Small wounds bleed easily. Small wounds bleed easily. This is another problem for lecasis. The hemorrhages or bleedings are more. When menstrual flow, bleeding will be more. Even small wounds, they ooze out much blood. This is one important symptom of lecasis. The character of the blood is dark. The blood is dark, watery, offensive. The blood is dark, watery, offensive, and non-coagulable. Coagulable. They don't get coagulated fastly. That means bleeding will be there. religious mania and insanity in extreme cases of mind. Religious mania and insanity. Dreams of snakes. Dreams of snakes. Dreams of own death and funeral. Dreams of own death and funeral. This is a wonderful symptom of lechosis. They will get a dream as if they have died, and somebody has taken them to the fire, and it is lit, and they burn, and you will be watching that in the dream, of course. But that horror, fear will be there. Next, very sad and unhappy, depressed. Because this patient is sad, unhappy, and depressed. Weak memory. Lechosis can swallow. Lechosis can swallow solids than liquids. Can swallow solids and liquids. This is a contradicting symptom. Generally, it's difficult when throat pain is there, difficult to swallow solids, but liquids can be taken. But there are two drugs, ignatia and lechosis, where it is difficult to take liquids. Ask them to take water. It's a pain, I cannot swallow, I cannot. But they'll take idli. This is an important striking picture of lechosis. Next. Even gangrene. Yeah, they are manipulative also. Somebody is asking, manipulative. Yes. What is it? Gangrene also can be cured with lechosis. Epileptic attacks during sleep. Epileptic attacks during sleep. Breathlessness during sleep. Sometimes they will make such a sounds that they are going to die when they sleep. Oh, they will shout. Because they don't get the sufficient inhalation and exhalation. They are difficult. Okay. Gangrene is a condition where you can see in diabetics, almost the skin is rotten and it is to be removed, that organ. Sometimes they amputate the leg or where there is gangrene means it is totally rotten. Next, skin compliance. Sir, you have to ask certain doubts. After the class, you ask doubts. Google Mother is available. You can get clarification from Google Mother. Skin complaints with violent, purple and blue colored, violet, 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 purple and blue color rashes or boils. Annual recurring fevers during April and May. Annual recurring fevers during April and May. So almost every May or April, they will be getting every year. Of course, other symptoms should tally. Always we have to go for totality of symptoms. Then, bad effects of poison, wounds, this is one of the symptoms that if they are exposed to some poison, they will get some skin problems. That they will tell them. Ulcers on the skin, and skin is very sensitive to touch. Very cutthroat, calculative, and manipulative. Business means business. They will ask the husband to pay the food money for cooking. I am working so much. You are not paying me my fees, my salary. 10 rupees if they spend, they will ask 10 rupees back. They will take money from the husband, that's their spend, and for that spending, they will ask again. That is a fun. Very difficult to be a husband of legacies or wife. Very difficult. It's actually the real sadhana starts there. You must feel happy if you have a legacy spouse, because every day is a testing day for you, for lifetime. Unless you give them legacies in high potencies under the supervision of a senior doctor, if they are cured, you are lucky. Otherwise, till the end of the life, they will be troubling you a lot. And you cannot leave them also. Having got married, you cannot leave them. And you cannot bear them. Such is the life with the legacies as a part. Okay. This is the yoga sadhana you are making. Such a difficult person. Next, cannot stay in a suffocating room. clothed room. This is the broad picture of legacies. I told you, I am giving you only the outlines. Don't think that this is complete legacies. No, this is only part. Okay. Yesterday, Pulsatilla, up to what statement I told? This is legacies. No doubt, legacies is ended here. Pulsatilla yesterday, there was some 2-3 points I left out. Can anybody read? Radhana? Not anybody. It means
Antidotes overdragging of homeopathic medicines.
Achha. Okay. No doubt, Pulsatilla continue. Those lessons. Okay, Pulsatilla I continue. Better from open air. And slow walking in cool air. They prefer to walk in a cool climate slowly. They prefer to wear light clothing, I told. Pulsatilla patient will not wear a silk saree. They cannot wear a silk saree even while going for a marriage or something. They feel so much discomfort. So they will go in a small or very light saree. They will go there. Others may feel bad that nothing, I cannot bear, that's all. You will find always a Pulsatilla patient wearing a male is there, suppose he will wear a jubba and one white cloth or some white shirt, something, paisma, something. Next. The symptoms aggravate towards evening. The symptoms aggravate towards evening and worse by night. Warm rooms, WARM. Warm rooms and warm coverings. Next, in women, note down, many menstrual disorders. Pulsatilla is a wonderful drug for women. It is a women remedy. There will be many menstrual irregularities. Delayed menstruation, severe stomach pain during menses, the flow seizures, CASCS, the flow seizures on getting the feet wet, the flow seizures on getting the feet wet. That is the reason a lady during menstruation, is not supposed to wash her feet frequently with cold water. In olden days, they are kept in a separate room for 3 days. They are not allowed into the house, nor kitchen, nor puja room or something. Even now, many people follow that because they such exposure to cold wind or cold water or something, the flow is ceased. Then it will start after 5 or 6 days, and at that time flow will be very high. Heavy flow will be there. Menstrual cycle is a boon given by God to the women, and also it is a curse. It is a curse for those who do not follow the hygienic principles and rules. It is a boon for those to cleanse the body every month because of the ovum, egg, etc. All these things are there. So always the bad material enters the body, that should be sent out. This is a happy situation. In foreign countries, when a lady, wife goes for menstruation, the husband will come and give a rose flower to her. 3 days, they are kept separately. They don't touch because touch aggravation will be there. Pulsatilla is a very good medicine for such problems. Next, suitable to young girls. Pulsatilla is suitable to young girls. Then, third or fourth daughter of parents will become pulsatilla. Third or fourth daughter. Nowadays, that is not there. When we were young, why third and fourth daughter? Because those days, parents were having, father is having a small petty job where he cannot feed the family members because there will be 7 members, 10 members like that in each family. Very difficult for him. And the third girl will come to a conclusion that it is very difficult to get her married because by the time father conducts the marriage of first and second daughter, he will be financially is out. So they will develop such a philosophy that they don't want to marry. This is another observation made, and pulsatillas are made like that. Next, pulsatilla will not accept the medicine. Pulsatilla will not accept the medicine for the reason they don't want to postpone the karma. They don't want to postpone the karma. Suppose some disease has come, they take medicine. Disease has come because of the past karma, sins they have done. It is always sin. They will say, it is my sin. Tetramycin or cyclomycin, some mycins are there. So they are, the name of the medicine itself, mycin. Pulsatilla always feels it is because of the bad deeds done in the previous birth. This birth has come and so many problems. So I should not postpone. The husband is Naksvamika. I have to bear with him for one lifetime. So let me finish the past karma. That is the philosophy they carry. Hence, they don't go to the doctor. Your husband is a good person. He wants to take her to doctor. She says, no, let me finish the account in this birth. That is the philosophy they carry. Okay. Next. Sleeps on the back. Sleeps on the back with the head, with the hands, with the hand on the forehead. This is a peculiar symptom of pulsatilla's night posture. They will sleep like this. They will keep the hand on the head or above head. That is the pulsatilla. Next, bedwetting in children. Bedwetting. This is one of the symptoms of pulsatilla. Then, pulsatilla cannot sleep on the left side, as it increases the palpitation, as it increases the heartbeat. Then, anxious dreams. Dreams will have a lot of anxiousness, some kind of fear, something. Anxious dreams. Next, pitiful cry. Pitiful. There is difference between pulsatilla child and chamomilla child. A pulsatilla child, if he is crying, the cry will be very pitiful. Whoever sees that child wants to take her near and console her. Chamomilla cry is something which you want to beat or her. Itself, you will see the chamomilla child crying, pulsatilla child crying, you will take only pulsatilla child near, but chamomilla will beat you because he knows it is drama. That is a wonderful how the differentiation can be done. This is the purpose of Materia Medica, why we are teaching these drugs to you. How to identify the person, how to identify the child, how to identify the medicine drug. And third drug, if you give, patients 100% will be cured, subject to condition, diet restriction, and other things. So this is the wonder of homeopathy. That is why homeopathy has solution for all the problems, for all the humanity, and also animals, and also plants, for all living beings. This is the efficacy of homeopathy. Next, VVIP, very, very important point. Pulsatilla should not be given. Pulsatilla should not be given to pregnant ladies. Very important point. Pregnant ladies should not give pulsatilla. You should ask if you have any doubt. You should ask, are you pregnant? You ask. If she says, suppose yes, I am second month or third month is running, pulsatilla, though indicated, we should not give. Should go for similar remedy. Okay, next. Next point. You got VIP point. This is also. Pulsatilla is the best remedy for normal delivery and to avoid C-section. When the pains start, in the lady who is ready for delivery, when the pains start, give pulsatilla 30, 1 or 2 doses. If they are real pains get aggravated. If they are false pains will subside. You may have to give 200. If you find 30 is insufficient, but better under supervision of a senior doctor. Better under the supervision of a senior doctor. I have delivered hundreds of deliveries I have done for the ladies with the pulsatilla. Even for lady doctors, I give medicine. Wonder. They say that, sir, within half an hour delivery is over. With very less pains, the lady could deliver. Like that, he said. Reason for not giving pulsatilla during pregnancy. Pulsatilla, as I told you, during delivery time, it expels the baby out. It helps. Suppose you give during pregnancy, early months of pregnancy, the lady may go for abortion. Now the question comes, can we give for abortion? Pulsatilla. You should not give. Please note on one point I will tell you. Homeopathy will never work against the nature, no doubt. Not for postponement of menses. Homeopathy will never work against the nature. Not for postponement of menses, not for abortions or family planning. We should not give medicines. No medicines are available. For family planning, to avoid children, the best way is following the celibacy. That is the only way. Otherwise, get operated. But not getting again pregnancy and then going for abortion. To do like that for 6 or 7 times or 5 times, lady will be permanently, she will become a patient. And postponement tablets are also, please note down, for menstrual postponement. Permanently the health is spoiled. Should never do that. Okay. So this is pulsatilla. We finished pulsatilla also, and we finished lecasis also. Now it is the time for question answers. Am I clear in the medicines? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now it is the questions. Thank you all. Time for question number. Mr. Satyanarayana.
Ravishankar Babu Kanchu.
Last point is we should not use medicines for postponement of menstruation. That is the
Usha Thakre. Usha Thakur. Usha Thakur.
I request you all to be present till the questions are over, because you may also have similar doubts. Wait for 10
Roshan
minutes.
Bhatta. Roshan Bhatta.
Hello, sir. Namaskar. So
Yes.
today my question is, these most of the symptoms, they are like related to the mental or the thought world.
Yes.
So like it's very easy to get confused with maybe some other symptoms.
Yes.
So it, 1 or 2 doses or like that capacity will not matter. I think will not matter in the long run, right? So how do we take care if another symptom arises while we are treating with 1 or 2 doses?
Sir, I'll tell you, treatment, if you want to start, requires lot of study, lot of experience. And I'm advising all the persons, please do not give medicines to anybody. These classes are meant only for awareness. You are not permitted to treat the people. You are only requested to know the homeopathy, science of homeopathy. If you are still interested, go to a senior doctor, work with him, then he will come to you.
I see so many people with this similarity to the like a Nox vomica.
Yes, sir. We work with a senior doctor for some years, you will come to know about it. Okay. This is awareness we are giving. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Roshan.
Bhavana. Bhavana.
Yeah. Very good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question which is connected not to the cases of fistula. It is connected to the previous question, class question, where I said the symptoms are from center to the circumference. Means if a person is having some chronic disease and the symptoms are coming to the skin, that means it is protruding out.
Yes.
Right? Now,
Yes.
now that protruding out skin symptom is very torturing. So now the medicine should be given according to the skin symptom or to the chronic ailments.
Only to the chronic ailments.
And the skin symptoms which are more hampering the daily life.
They can be given coconut oil or neem oil or some other external application, very mild, natural external can be given. But medicine
Should be given for the
no, we cannot give medicine for skin problem. Even if they are suffering, it is from center only.
Okay.
Treatment always from center to circumference.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Next.
Kota Murthy.
Sir, namaskaram, sir. I have 3 questions. Shall I ask one by one after you answer, or shall I put all the same questions at a time?
One by one.
Okay, sir. Is the constitutional remedy of any patient is the same throughout his life, or will it be changing from time to time?
It can be changed from time to time according to the change in the character.
Okay, sir. If a constitutional remedy is selected for a patient, will it contain all the symptoms of the patient or only partially?
It has to contain majority of symptoms.
Suppose it is not reflecting the entire symptoms, what we have to do, sir?
We have to study the case again.
Means suppose 80% of the symptoms are 70% like that we can take.
70-80 you can prescribe a medicine, and the residual symptoms we can go for second prescription.
So third question is, if a constitutional remedy is given and within a short time, say 2-3 days, if any acute problem arises, can we disturb the constitutional remedy by giving any acute remedy?
Unless that acute problem is a fatal problem, or it is dangerous to the person's existence, or he may die. Only in such cases we will go for acute remedy. Otherwise, same constitutional remedy will cure.
That means we have to take another dose of the constitutional remedy, or the same continues?
Same, the earlier medicine will be working.
Sir, finally, sir, legacy is completed or it will be continued next session?
Legacy is completed.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Harini.
Sir, you said that for inducing normal labor, we can give pulsatilla 30.
Yes.
And if pulsatilla 30 doesn't work, we have to go for pulsatilla 200.
Yes.
But as we know, delivery is completely a physical thing. It acts on physical level. Then why we are giving 200, sir?
It is not physical. Delivery is mental only.
Okay.
Unless the woman is ready to send it out, it will not happen.
Okay.
It is not
Sir,
physical. Result is physical, but act is mental.
okay. Sir, one more doubt. We are speaking about the deep acting remedies like lacases. Can we give it for acute problem, or rather, I will say simple problems?
It will work for both acute and chronic. Suppose you take throat problem, it's an acute. Can be given.
Yeah. Oh.
Can be given.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Next.
Pradeep Kumar Gummalla.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, kindly add my number in the Telegram group, sir. I'm not able to get the link for senior classes.
You talk to Satyanarayana, take his number, he will help. Admins. It is admins.
You can ping the number, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Next.
Sri Krishna Rednam.
I am poor in IT. IT we have 2 admins, Umesh and Satyanarayana. They will help.
Sri Krishna Rednam.
Yes. Sir, just before falling into sleep, half asleep, the patient will hear his own snoring sound. So
Yeah.
generally, person sleeping will not hear the snoring, but he will hear his own snoring kind of thing just before sleeping. Not
Yes.
sure whether he all completely slept or not. He only will get it out.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
this?
That is the symptom. You have to find out other symptoms and give medicine. Snoring is one of the symptoms.
Correct, but person hearing his own snoring is something.
He cannot hear his own snoring. If he can hear, he will not sleep.
Yeah, for a few moments it's happening, sir. It happened
For
sometime.
yes, for a few minutes. But once he gets sleep, he is not aware of the snoring. That is a nature's adjustment. Otherwise, if you can hear your own sound, you can never sleep. Even you cannot sleep by the side of a person who is snoring.
True, sir. So
Yes.
hearing for a few minutes something I got like.
Yeah, that's you have to take other symptoms and give it.
Okay, a person asking too many questions one after the other without waiting for an answer is a aluminum, sir, is something different.
What is it?
See, he will ask one question. Even before the person answers that, he will ask one more question.
Yeah.
Again, he will ask one more like that.
That is one symptom.
What could be the possible remedy?
Many remedies are there.
Oh, okay.
We have to read other symptoms. Next.
Thank you.
PSR, sir. Ganeshan PSR.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram. Sir, in lectures, you said, what is religious mania? What do you mean by that, sir?
Too much doing pujas, too much, having anything
Activities.
too much. That is called
Okay.
religious mania.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Next.
Salima Lalani.
Namaskar, sir. My
Yes.
question is about lachesis. So, these people, they do not have trust on anyone.
Yes.
Even if the medicine is prescribed, they'll be very doubtful on the doctor,
Yes.
and they will research, and they might not take the prescription.
Yes.
So, how to help this kind of people?
Here comes the theory of karma. You have to pay.
I mean, and
If the karma is matured, they will take medicine. Okay.
so maybe the family should take something so that they can bear that
Yeah.
person.
Yes, family.
Second
Okay.
question was about pulsatilla. So, if weather permitting, if the weather is very cold, like in USA, do you
Yes.
think that these people, people want to cover up, right? Because of there is cold. So
No.
do you think pulsatilla behaves differently?
Anything too much, naturally body cause. That is not a symptom. Moderate also they can't bear, or moderate heat they can't bear, then that comes as symptom.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Next.
would be very similar to lachesis, like in terms of
You
jealousy?
read the materia medica of lachesis, you will come to know.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You cannot give spoon feeding. Okay. Next.
Sumitra Srinivas. Sumitra Srinivas.
సార్ నమస్తే సార్ హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి సార్ సుమిత్ర
Yes.
సార్ ఈ లెకసిస్ గురించి ఒక డౌట్ సార్ ఈ కొంతమందికి మూడ్ స్వింగ్స్ బాగా ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి సార్ విత్ ఇన్ ఒక
Yes.
2-3 hours లో వాళ్ళు చాలా మూడ్ స్వింగ్స్ జరిగిపోతూ ఉంటాయి సో అది కూడా మనం ఒక ఇది చేసుకోవచ్చు ఒక సిమ్టమ్
That is one of the symptoms.
లెగసిస్ సిమ్టమ్
Symptom.
అదే సార్ అదొక డౌట్
Next.
Little Bright Minds.
Sir, namaste. This is Vani from Mysore.
Yes.
One question is regarding lachesis. You said gangrenous case it will treat.
Yes.
In some cases, due to some heart issues, some old people will have almost the leg will be blackish in color. Like it's not exactly called as gangrene, but one of the blood is turning
Yes.
out due to insufficient oxygenation.
Yes.
Can this be given or?
Can be given. You can try.
Okay.
If other symptoms tally.
Okay, sir. And one more. Okay.
Okay.
And one more thing is, pulsatilla is having an expulsive nature.
Yes.
Is it with respect to if suppose some person heart problem is there, stunt if he has applied, so it treats it as an external body and he try to expel it.
Stunt and other things it won't do.
Like silesia will do, like even pin.
Silesia is chronic pulsatilla that may do to avoid Silesia, but Pulsatilla is a mild person.
Okay, sir. And one more question regarding legacies only, like certain changes in life, like due to job change or something, they are like from then they feel uncomfortable. So
Yes.
is it with respect to like some major physical change, or with respect to locality also will they feel like that?
No,
Like,
locality there is no problem. Only in a lifestyle, like I told you, marriage or some other things like that. Very
major
important
changes.
events, major problems.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Next,
Okay. Thank you, sir.
next.
Madhubab.
First,
సార్ ఎనిమికల్ డ్రగ్స్ లెక్సిస్ కి సార్
లేదు, no chemicals.
అగ్రివేషన్ టైం సార్
Aggravation during night, I told.
ఓకే సపోర్టింగ్ డ్రగ్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటాయి సార్ దీనికి
ఉంటాయి, మీరు చదవండి, మెడికల్ చదవండి.
ఓకే సార్
నెక్స్ట్.
India S. Vindhya S.
హలో గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్, నేను వింధ్య అని మాట్లాడుతున్నాను సార్, హైదరాబాద్ నుండి.
Yes.
సార్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ అబౌట్ పల్స్టిలా సార్, యాక్చువల్లీ రూస్టాక్స్ అండ్ రూటా జీ గురించి ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ సార్. ఆఫ్టర్ రూటా జీ, ఐ మీన్ ఒక పేషెంట్ కి రూటా జీ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత రూస్టాక్స్ ఇవ్వచ్చా సార్? ఐ మీన్ అది ఫాలోయింగ్ డ్రగ్ గా మనం యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు?
Are you BHMS doctor?
నో సార్, నో సార్.
Okay. Symptoms చూసి అమ్మా.
ఓకే సార్.
Right. Next.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Nara Bharati.
సార్ నమస్తే సార్.
Yes.
ఇవి నార్మల్ డెలివరీకి పల్స్ట్రిల్లా ఇవ్వచ్చు అంటారు కదా సార్. ఒకవేళ బేబీ మెడలో అంబిలికల్ కార్డ్ చుట్టుకొని ఉన్నప్పుడు, బేబీ సిట్టింగ్ పొజిషన్ లోనే ఉంది అన్నప్పుడు కూడా ఇది వర్క్ అవుతుందా సార్?
There is another drug called Calofila that will reverse the head down. And suppose it is a complication like umbilical cord చుట్టుకుందంటే, cesarean is the only solution.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఇంకో క్వశ్చన్ సార్, ఇప్పుడు ఈ లాకసిస్ వాళ్ళు కన్నింగ్ ఫెలోస్ అన్నప్పుడు, ఇప్పుడు కొంతమంది వాళ్ళ రిలేషన్స్ అందరితో బాగా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తారు, కానీ వాళ్ళ యాబ్సెన్స్ లో వాళ్ళ మధ్య తగులు చెప్పి చాడీలు చెప్పి వాళ్ళ రిలేషన్స్ దెబ్బతీస్తుంటారు, వీళ్ళు మాత్రం బాగా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తారు, అది కూడా వీళ్ళకి కూడా
అది కూడా
వర్తిస్తుంది
లెక్కసిస్.
సార్? ఇంకోటి మీరేమనుకోకుండా, ఇఫ్ యూ పర్మిట్ మీ, నాకు ఒక డౌట్ అడిగినారు స్నోరింగ్ అని. నేను యోగా క్లాసులు అటెండ్ అవుతున్నాను సార్. వాళ్ళు చెప్పినారు ఎవ్రీ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఇన్ దర్ స్లీప్ దే డూ ఉజ్జయిని శ్వాస, ఆ బ్రీతింగ్, ఉజ్జయిని బ్రీతింగ్ చేస్తారు, అప్పుడు అట్లా సౌండ్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది సార్. మౌత్ బ్రీతింగ్ చేసినప్పుడు వచ్చే సౌండ్ గుర్రక అంటాం మనము, స్నోరింగ్. మనం మౌత్ క్లోజ్ చేసుకొని ఆ ఉజ్జయిని బ్రీతింగ్ ప్రతి మనిషి మనకు నిద్రలో తెలియకుండా చేస్తామంట, అప్పుడు అలాంటి సౌండ్ వస్తుంది సార్. అది మనకి వినబడుతుంది అప్పుడు, అంటే అప్పుడే నిద్రలో పోయేటప్పుడు. అది నేను నాకు మా ట్రైనర్ చెప్పినారు సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. నమస్తే సార్.
Sri Krishna Rednam.
Okay, we will close 45 now. Satyanarayana.
Sir.
Next Wednesday is the class. I thank you all and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.